Hey, Amazing Ampharos here, continuing with Child of Light. Before I start off, I would really like to apologize for missing this chest in the Cliffs of Arran. It'll be a little discontinuity if you're trying to follow things. But the one I missed is in the second room of the maze area of the Forbidden Tower. It turns out there are two chests in here, and this one's in the kind of lower route. I have no idea why it's here, but there it is. And it's two tumbled emeralds, which amazingly actually would have been very helpful for that boss fight. It's one of the best chests in the dungeon. But yeah, my foolish mistake making aside, the Cliffs of Arran are now complete, and I need to go to the Piscean Village to bring my looting to a new section of the world. And this is a relatively short area before I'm going to have to break for a boss. But some of the stuff here is hidden in a kind of nasty way. And there are a whole lot of stardust to keep track of compared to most areas. We start off easy enough, get one up above. Gotta kind of go around this rock to get inside this one. And then this area here has a whole lot of them. You get another one here. This stardust. That up there. And then we need to pick up a side quest up here. This is actually going to be the last side quest in the game we finish, but we're able to pick it up right now. It ends up being incredibly rewarding, and it's really easy too. We just have to find another similar statue in the final dungeon. So there's no real reason not to pick that side quest up and take full advantage. There we can get a couple more chests. And now we're at the village proper. And we're going to start getting some cutscenes here. As we notice, the Piscean Village is a little abandoned. So apparently an ogre's been terrorizing their village and has been presumably eating all of its inhabitants, and these two seem to be the only ones left. While Robert is looking to profit mine off their suffering, which is yet another reason he is the greatest character. And now we have another strength stardust, so I'm going to make him a better character in another way next time I hit the menu. And we can grab this one up here. Would have gotten it before entering the house if cutscenes didn't stop me. And there's a very well hidden chest somewhere down here. You really can't see it at all. You just kind of have to wiggle around with Ignicolis and grab it as soon as your cursor goes over it. And there's a couple more in here. And one on top as well. And then this little tower has a couple. First the obvious one. And then the slightly less obvious one. Then we head over here. We can pick up the antidote and enter the secret room. Now, I really need to hurry here, as I'm going to try to pick up 2 Stardust and get to the end of this secret room without running out of time. There's the first Stardust, and the second Stardust. Well, that went smoothly. And we get 3 chests for our trouble. And we're actually getting pretty close to finished with this area. We want to go up, and there should be a confession in this general neighborhood. There it is. Yet a little more mystery out of those good old confessions. And this is the end of the dungeon here, but we can kind of loop around and get a ton of treasure. Start with the tumbled rupee there. Can be a little tricky to get over this thing, but once you do, you're on the road to get a ton of treasure. There's 1 Stardust, 2, and 3. And that is every bit of treasure in this area. So I'm actually going to use these Stardust now because there will be a boss fight coming up. Let's drop some more strength on Robert, always a good choice. Physical defense. I think I'll give that to Robert. Magic defense. Now let's just make it a theme. Give it to Robert. Dodge and speed. Well, now the child of Robert has gotten a little easier. Let's start solving this puzzle. Our main goal is to get all 3 of these statues to the bottom and then do a really simple lighting puzzle with Ignicolis. And when you finish the puzzle, you're going to be thrown into a boss fight, so we're not actually going to finish it all the way. We're just going to do enough to get these pieces down here, and then I'm going to break segment after that. And that's about all I can do without clearing the puzzle. As you can see, as soon as I get this third one triggered, we're going to be thrown right into events. So I'll see you guys next time when I take on this ogre that's been terrorizing, well, what's left of the village.